Hey, Pittsburgh, good morning. Happy Sunday. Pretty Kitty on your radio for WAMO 1073. It's What's Good in Your Hood Sunday. Waking you up super early to tell you about a super dope event happening January 19th through the 21st at the August Wilson African American Cultural Center, which is located right in the center, right in the heart of our cultural district, downtown Pittsburgh. This event will honor hip hop. And hip hop celebrated 50 years. And I had to get this gentleman on the phone to talk to him about this event because he actually curated the event. And so, Mr. Orlando Watson, good morning. I appreciate you wiping the cold from your eyes and telling us about Hooks and Phonics.
Absolutely. Thank you, PT. Thank
Thank
you. I'm up early. I got two kids under 4, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, you woke up the roosters and told them they was late
Yeah,
because babies wake
there
up
you go.
early. Tell me about the Hooks and Phonics Festival. It's not the Hooked on Phonics. That's a totally different thing. But this is
Right,
Hooks and
right.
Phonics. And so tell us about the
Yes.
festival and what we can expect.
Yeah, so Hooks and Phonics Festival is taking place at the August Wilson Center January 19th, 20th, and 21st. It's a 3-day affair. And basically, it's just a weekend celebration of hip hop culture and art of spoken word poetry, which basically exists to highlight prolific stories of trial and triumph told by orators and MCs from our community who speak truth to power without compromise. So that's the nitty gritty. That's the overview of it. So
Mhm.
that's what we're looking at. It's a 3-day festival. We kick off on Friday with our signature series called Poetry Unplugged, featuring poets such as Sunni Patterson, who some of y'all may have seen or remembered from Deaf Poetry Jam. She used to do a poem called We Made It about Hurricane Katrina and her life in New Orleans. Ed Mabrey will be joining us. He is a 4-time World Poetry Slam winner, the most wins in the history of Poetry Slam. We got Grammy Award nominee Aja Monet, who'll be coming in with us. She's currently nominated for a Grammy for Best Spoken Word Poetry Album of the Year. And we got some others. I'll be hosting. I might perform. We got Selecta spinning, on the ones and twos on the wheels of steel throughout the night. And that's just day one. That's just kicking it off. We got 2 more days. The second day, we got a bunch of local openers and regional openers from Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Youngstown, even bringing a couple homies in from LA to show up and show out. Day 2 is called State of Emerging MCs, and that's basically just a nod to the future of hip hop and MCs who are on the cusp of stardom. And the headliner for that night is a MC by the name of Rapsody, signed to Rock Nation. She does a lot of work with Ninth Wonder. So please pull up to that. Rapsody is an incredible MC. I've caught her in LA, I've seen her in Cleveland, and this will be my first time seeing her in Pittsburgh, and I'm happy to present it. And the last day, day 3, is called Fantastic Forever, an ode to Jay Dilla. We are bringing the legendary Detroit-based hip-hop ensemble called Slum Village. Slum Village.
Mm.
They had the late great producer Jay Dilla and MC Ba10, both rest in peace. But the new configuration will be joining us with a 20-piece ensemble on Sunday evening. The Urban Art Orchestra, even Jessica Caremore from Detroit, the living legend, Detroit poet and MC, will be joining us. So it's going to be just 3 days of just nonstop beats, lyrics, poems, all of that. We kicking it off. We got DJ Big Phil, we got Selecta, and we even got DJ Get It coming in from Youngstown, Ohio. So
Man,
it's a party.
that's just
Yeah,
3 days. It sounds like
that's
something
3
that
days.
you would hear about in New Orleans. Like it would be kind of like similar to an Essence Festival, and you have all different types
Mm-hmm.
of artistry under one roof at the August Wilson Center. So I do
Mm-hmm.
also know that Pittsburgh has some amazing talent. Will you be incorporating some local artists in the celebration as well?
Absolutely, we will. We got a young artist by the name of Nairobi. We got Yusef Shelton and some others. We got the DJs I mentioned, Selecta, who represents for Pittsburgh, DJ Big Phil, One Hood to be in the house. So yeah, we trying to incorporate some local talent, some regional talent. I'm from Cleveland myself. Please don't hate me, Pittsburgh. I ain't
It's
a huge
okay.
Browns
It's
fan or
okay.
nothing like that. It's yeah, y'all, you never know Pittsburgh.
They be like, boo. We're
So
like,
yeah,
oh,
we
come on.
right. Like I ain't coming.
Right.
But yeah, we trying to mix it up. We trying to mix it up. We bringing people from across the state, but we gotta incorporate some locals. Jeremiah Marcel. Yeah, so it's quite a few. It's quite a few. And we have Devin Zoolander from the Zoolander show, the Devin Zoolander show. He's our media correspondent. He's been in Pittsburgh. He's from Philly, but he's been living in Pittsburgh for about 15 years. So he'll be, surveying the landscape, the footprint. With Ime Alaquive in your mom's house, doing some artist interviews and some interviews with the guest patrons. It's about their experience and their expectations of the festival.
So the thing that I like most about the festival is the fact that it kicks off honoring the legacy of Dr. King in a different way, through poetry, through art, through music, and just using that template or using that canvas and expressing the art of music and hip hop in different ways through so many different cultures, age backgrounds, different different areas of the country. And I like that. Was this somewhere else? Did this festival happen in other areas of the country, or is this the first of its kind?
This is the first. We rolling out. This is the inaugural. This one of one. Hooks and Phonics. One of one. Yeah, so Pittsburgh, please.
Pittsburgh is a trend. Is going to be a trendsetter in hip hop. Let me find out. No, wait, Orlando. I'm sorry. I have to ask you this. People associate hip hop with African American, and it's totally not that. It may have started that way, but it's so evolved in many different directions, and anyone can be a part of this festival. Is that true?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, we got Selecta. On the wheels still.
I mean, you got a Jewish
DJ
who loves hip hop. Like, this brother breathes, sleeps, and eats hip hop. So that's one.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one. If I had the budget for it, I would have brought Eminem in for that, that tribute to Jay Dilla. That whole Detroit situation. We couldn't do it this year. But hip hop, the culture of hip hop, it has spread globally. Obviously, it started in New York, back in 1973, Kool Herc and the gang and everything like that. But it's crept its way into every single crevice of the country and the world. We have Korean hip hop. We got everything, Latinos, everything. Rest in peace to Big Pun. It's been so many. Pitbull have stemmed from the art of hip hop.
I will say this. So What's Good in Your Hood plays on different stations. So we have a country station. This is Odyssey Pittsburgh Country Station, Y108. We have 93.7 The Fan, which is our sports station. And then we have 100.7 Star, which is our pop station, which also plays hip hop, like old school hip hop. And just thinking about where hip hop has evolved, like the country station plays an artist called Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll started as a hip hop artist, and now he's doing country. So, I mean, hip hop is welcoming. It's for anybody to be a part of and enjoy and embrace and just learn to respect it. I mean, hip hop to me is separate from rap. Because I'm 50 and hip hop turned 50 this year. And so I've seen where it started with the hip hop, the hippie, and then today it's totally different. I guess my point in bringing that up is, if you are a 50-year-old non-African American woman or man listening to this segment, you're like, well, this doesn't relate to me. I think that it does, because hip hop is about a lifestyle and it's about storytelling. And I think that it is something that is misunderstood because we associate hip hop with, a lot of negative acts and events that happen in the African American community. So for those who are not African American or those who don't understand the hip hop, what's the takeaway, Orlando, for this Hooks and Phonics Festival that we're going to experience January 19th through the 21st? What do you think the takeaway is for those who don't quite understand the hip hop and its evolution or legacy?
For sure. I think the takeaway and the through line or the common denominator of it all is that we all have a story to tell. And we all have a right to that story right to share it. We all come from different walks of life, different backgrounds, upbringing, so on and so forth. But if you're under the sound of my voice right now, chances are you're living in America, and there's certain things that we experience as African Americans, certain things that we experience as Caucasian Americans, Latino Americans, Asian Americans, so on and so forth. But we all have a story to tell, and that is the power. That is what the power of lyrics and lyricism does. Storytelling, emceeing. It brings us all together to share our perspective, our vantage point. So that's the takeaway.
Okay. How can we get tickets? Because now they're intrigued.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Visit AWAACC.org. That's AWAACC.org. Tickets are $45 a day. So, you know, if you want to pick and choose which day you want to come, if you want to come on the opening night for Poetry Unplugged and the third night for an ode to J Dilla with Slum Village, you know, tickets are $45 a day, or you can do a 3-day pass for $120 at a slight discount. A group rate, just contact my homegirl, Abby. Just call in our box office here at August Wilson Center, talk to Abby, and she'll get you a group rate for 10 or more tickets. If you're going to bring all your homegirls, all your homeboys, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, all y'all, the whole family, whole squad can come down with 10 or more for a group rate. And that's where we at with it.
I love it. Thank you so much, Orlando, of the August Wilson African American Cultural Center, which is located right in the heart of our cultural district here in the city of Pittsburgh. January 19th through the 21st, it is the Hooks and Phonics Festival, honoring J Dilla, honoring Dr. King's legacy, kicking off with the Poetry Unplugged. And then we got Rapsody taking the stage. We got Slum Village taking the stage. It's going to be an orchestra on the stage.
Yeah.
And so it's
yes,
about
literally.
culture. It's about lifestyle. It's about honoring the legacy of hip hop. If you want to be a part of it, you want to learn more, you want to get your tickets, AWAACC.org. Any last messages you want to share with the audience, Orlando?
Not for real. If you got any questions that you want to ask me directly, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. You can follow me or find me at Lingolando, LINGO.LANDO, Lingolando. Happy to talk to you.
He will get back to you. He will get back to you too. Just know that he will definitely get back to you. He's true to his word. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for telling us what's good in your hood, fam.
Thank you, Kiki. Be well.